You're back!
I'm Mandy.
I'm Dan.
Subscribe to
BuzzChomp.
Woo! We're on our Fit Mom journey. You're back. This is all about our toddler goals for our Fit Mom journey. We're finishing on that journey of breastfeeding. We're weaning our little babe off. We know when we do that, we lose all those wonderful calories that we were burning that helped us burn off our pregnancy weight and all of that. So now I know I am going to step up my fitness game. Maddie, my little Maddie, she's so cute. She's a little toddler now. She's walking everywhere. It's hilarious. It's cute. It's still that stumble walk, like where she kind of like looks like a little alien walk an alien walk. It's cute. It's super cute. Right? Or like a little Ewok. Yeah, that's what she looks like, a little Ewok when she walks. It's adorable. So she's mobile. So we're chasing after her a lot, right? But we're also losing the magic of breastfeeding, which I'm fine with. I've talked about my whole breastfeeding journey. If you don't know, on my other channel called Maddie and Me, you can go ahead and check it out and see. But we're on the downswing of this, which I'm super excited about. For our toddler goals, it's bringing back our circuits. I started to just dip my toe into the resistance bands. It's up in that, guys. We're gonna have way more circuits on here about them. I'm personally going to be doing way more circuits at home. It's doing that. It's bringing that in. That's going to keep my body moving. That'll keep your body moving too, especially if you're stopping breastfeeding like I am. You want to have something else because I know, like, I'm a pretty good eater. Sometimes I'll eat some chips. I'll eat a little bit more bread, which will probably reel that section in too. But really, for me, I want to up the intensity of those workouts. So that's continuing with the resistance bands. Also, it's getting back into HIIT training. I love HIIT training. We've talked about it on here before. HIIT is an awesome workout that you can do at home. You can go to classes, sure, but you really can do amazing HIIT circuits, and you get like this, I always get this rush after doing them of feeling like so great and energized because it's just the boom, 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 and it's a quick workout because you're doing high intensity intervals. You can do them for like 30 or 40 minutes, but you're probably not going to just out of the gate. I'm not out of the gate going to go and do a 60-minute HIIT workout. I'm just not going to. Even though I can probably do it, I don't want to zap my energy like that. I want to work up. I want to find some good 30-minute ones. I want to find some good 40-minute ones. I want to find some good 10-minute ones. So that's adding those back in. Like I said, with Maddie being more independent, having that time, there'll be moments that she'll just be playing by herself, which is awesome. And I can take that time to do those workouts. I can do them by myself. I can do them with Dan. Amazing. Through our whole Fit Mom journey so far, one thing that I really haven't been a super huge sticker on is my diet. I have a really good diet. There have been times in my life that I've let myself go a little bit more, maybe been a little bit freer of an eater. I mean, there were times that like maybe every time I went out, if there was French fries was an option, I got them. I don't do that now, guys. I don't do that. I'm wise, right? But like I said, I'm a little bit freer with my carbs. Obviously, when I was pregnant, I let me be me and I did whatever. I didn't go overboard, but if I wanted a sandwich, I had a sandwich. If I wanted pasta, I had pasta. Well, even afterwards, breastfeeding, and I really wanted Maddie to have her full breastfeeding journey. I wanted to go a year breastfeeding her and see whether she weaned herself, whether we wean her, where she was at. We're kind of now like both weaning each other. She's still into it, but we'll get her off of it, guys. We'll get her off of it. But with that comes those extra calories that you're not burning. I didn't change my diet at all. I didn't restrict anything to lose my pregnancy weight, which was awesome. I know some ladies can't do that, but I didn't have to. So now it's just also being a little bit more aware of that. I like bread, I like pasta, I like cheese, I like to snack here and there, but I think it's just being a little bit more cognizant of those portion sizes of that. It's still cool to have them. A lot of people that are like, no, you gotta completely cut out your carbs, blah, 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 blah. You really don't. It's really your portion size of it. So sometimes now it's like, oh, maybe if you want a sandwich, instead of having 2 slices of bread, cut 1 slice in half and do it that way. You still get the awesome sandwich, but you're just not having like 2 full slices of bread. And then maybe on the side, you have a little side salad with some good like protein, good veggies, all of that. I've been on this kick of like measuring out the pasta anyway and seeing like how much is in a serving. Most pastas go from anywhere like half a cup, max cup serving. A lot of times it's 3/4 of a cup, which actually is a good amount of pasta, but it's not a huge amount of pasta. So now when I go and I cook, I always like take a cup and do it, right? And I put it in the water when it's ready to do it. And normally I'll do like 2 cups of pasta for me, Maddie, and Dan, because Maddie needs the pasta, likes it. Dan loves the pasta, all of that. And basically, you know, maybe Dan has like a cup of pasta, and then, you know, Maddie and I split that other cup, which is awesome. I'm probably having a little bit more than half of a cup because she's definitely not having a full half a cup, but I'm not having more than 3/4 of a cup. But I can even, like, you can even cut that down a little bit more, just have a little bit. So it's really looking at your serving sizes, and that's what I'm going to do for me. That's what I did when I started to revolutionize my diet. I really started doing it up until pre-Dan and I getting married, and then I like stuck with it of just being strict about those portion sizes, just being cognizant and being like, oh, okay, I can't have a giant bowl of pasta because when you go out to dinner, you have like 3 servings of pasta. Sorry, guys, but that's what's going on here. I do the same thing for grains, for couscous, for barley, for rice. I'm just super aware of how much I'm eating. But like I said, during this breastfeeding journey, during my pregnancy, I'm a little less aware. I'm a little bit, oh, no big deal. If it's half a cup of serving and I have a little bit more, not a big deal at all. So now I'm just going to reel that back in. I'm going to reel that back in to make sure that I stick with these goals. And I make sure that I don't all of a sudden beef up and I'm like, why am I putting on weight? Well, because you stop breastfeeding and I'm eating like a breastfeeding machine. Now that Maddie is mobile, also just bringing her into the fitness thread. We've taken her on a bunch of hikes and she likes them. Obviously, she won't be like hiking by herself yet. We can still like carry her, but that's a good thing. I've talked about that before. I've talked about starting early with your babes, getting them out for hikes. Now that she's able to extend herself and be out longer, that's something that my husband and I are going to continue to do this summer. We're going to get back out there for hikes. We're going to get back out there for bike rides. And that's just adding to your fitness. That's like unexpected fitness, which I love that. Long walks, hikes, bike riding, things like that you're like, oh, I was out walking for 2 hours today. Score, you just burned a ton more calories than you even factored in with your runs or your yoga or your strength training or your HIIT training. Amazing, amazing, guys. I'm Mandy. Subscribe to BuzzChomp for more of my fit mom journey and share with me what you did when your babe turned a toddler. How'd you keep those fitness goals going? Yeah, kids, yeah.
We're on our fit mom journey.
Thanks for watching BuzzChomp.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.